tonight.
From Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh.
It's week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Tennessee Titans.
Oh, the cold weather certainly helping set the stage for what should be a physical primetime contest at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. And tonight we start week 9 with a good one in primetime, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in week 9? And they will elect to not bring this one out, as our first drive will begin at the 25. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years under his belt in the National Football League.
And it would be interesting to see pretty early in this one exactly where his head is, because the best quarterbacks shake off performances like he had last week. Way too many interceptions. Didn't throw a touchdown pass. Team lost the game. Let's see if he can bounce back and get things going in the right direction.
He'll be trying to forget those 3 picks, as you noted. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 18 carries, 83 yards.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame, he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
From the gun, here's McNair. A quick throw there is incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Well, on 4th down, here's Ryan Stonehouse to punt for Tennessee. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their highly decorated quarterback, Aaron Rodgers.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive, because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air, receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Rodgers going to run the option here left. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Brown. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. The Steelers at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they come in riding high, just 1 loss in their last 7 games.
And I like the way that this team is winning football games because they're doing it the way that coaches love to preach. Penalties at a minimum because they've been very disciplined, very focused in their business.
George Pickens, his intended receiver there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. You talk about this Titan defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And not just speed, not just their physical skills. You know what pulls it all together for the secondary? Their smarts and communication. They play really well as a unit.
A Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11 yards. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up 2nd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you, and you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
1st and goal from just inside the 5. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. With now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Steelers put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point attempt to come here. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans coming back onto the field for their 2nd drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Now McNair off the play fake. He's going to air one out. He's got him in, complete. A big play that time for the Titans. And even 40 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. McNair. He'll find Clark open right side. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 5. Henry running right. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Here's McNair. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 20-yard line. Give them 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn them a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
And they'll fake the jet sweep and run up the middle with Henry. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
McNair to throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. T.J. Watt racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Oh, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now McNair. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. That time, a 9-play drive, and it ends with a Tennessee score. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
These two teams all tied after 1. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 5. Up the middle they run with Bettis. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
But there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and 1st down. Simply put, You've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That one complete to Bettis. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Brown goes in motion left. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw is Rodgers. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Steelers have taken the lead. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that drive goes 8 plays. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. Here's the Steelers' kick team as they'll boot this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me, because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
2nd down and 3. They'll run it again with Henry. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. To throw, McNair. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. It may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now, he came into this game within shouting distance of Dan Marino at 61,361 career yards. And with that last play, Charles, he just went past Dan Marino.
I'm struggling over here. And the only reason is when you hear about him passing a Dan Marino,
a legend,
makes you step back and really take stock of his career, and you realize it's not just about the numbers, it's about the accomplishments, it's about the play. How great has his career been to pass Dan Marino's? I'd say pretty darn great.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw complete to Freiermuth.
Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
How about the timing on that one? Where they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Rodgers throw into the hands of Pickens.
What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack.
To about the 26 here.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down.
72 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this first half.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Now a 2nd and 10.
Here's Rodgers. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Rodgers now to throw.
That is caught. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. To throw, it's Rodgers. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Here's Rodgers to throw.
Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
Bettis is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown.
So what a first half that he has had running the football. That now 3 touchdown runs.
And I would anticipate that when they get down in the red zone, he's going to get more chances as this game goes on. And I think that the guys blocking for him are going to ask for him to get more chances. They like the rhythm they've developed.
Now the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. That drive a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Here's the Steelers' kick team as they'll boot this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get. The Titans going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Now McNair looking for a first down throw. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now McNair. Over the middle, it's complete. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. From the gun on third down, McNair. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. McNair got his man complete over the middle. It's Mason. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. So we reach halftime here in the Steel City with the Steelers on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and CD in a minute. First, it's time to take a look at what we've got coming your way this weekend in the NFL. Plenty of great games coming up in this first weekend of November, starting with the first ever game in Frankfurt, Germany, the Dolphins and Chiefs. Lots to look forward to in the late games as well. One of the best being in Philadelphia, where we find the Eagles taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Finally, on Monday Night Football, a good-looking matchup in the AFC. Chargers and Jets from MetLife Stadium. Coverage, 8:15 Eastern Time.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So time for the second half as the Steelers have here to start the third quarter. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They got the victory last week. That was against Jacksonville, and they lead this one as well right now. Out in front here, they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. And finding Davis here, the tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Now Rodgers. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. This now a 3rd and 4. Throwing now is Rodgers. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. The Steelers send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 15 yards there for number 15.
Guaranteed they've been talking a lot about, can we find something that'll go our way? And that tip ball, that definitely just did.
Well, and with this margin manageable, yeah, that gives them a little juice maybe on the tip.
Yeah, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. That could help them get right back in it.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 3.
Looking to throw. McNair. He's got Mason complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Henry up the middle. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Again, it's Henry. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's McNair.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Titans first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. McNair. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
On 4th down, Mike Vrabel says, let's get 3 out of this. He sends on the field goal unit. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it on line, but it comes up about a rotation short.
The Steeler offense set to regain possession. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 86 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. On first down, Rodgers. Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. Now Rodgers. He finds his man, complete. It's Brown. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Rodgers now on first down. Short throw, that's caught by Davis. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 2nd down and 6 now. Rodgers going to throw. Right back to Davis. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
They're going to empty the backfield here, so you know this ball's likely to come out quick. They let the 4 outside receivers run deeper routes and then let the tight end just make a beeline across the formation. He's able to make the catch and turn it into good yardage and a first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. And again, it's Rodgers. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on him.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Back now in Pittsburgh, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And the complexion of this one has really changed a fair amount. That last field goal makes it a 3-score game, so they need points in a hurry with time dwindling in the 4th quarter. On first down, it's McNair. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. On 2nd down, McNair. Screen play, Johnson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, here's McNair.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
On 1st and 10, McNair.
Out to the flat here for Johnson.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. McNair. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Here's McNair. That is incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, I guess either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field.
Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
Again, they'll run with Bettis. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. Now it's Rodgers.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 26. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Rodgers. And down inside the 15 he goes. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. Operating from the gun. Rodgers.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Titans will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Johnson's got it complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. McNair to throw. Now McNair. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Mason. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. And they're going to speed things up here. Back to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down. To throw, McNair. Being chased out left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Back to throw. McNair. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, McNair. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
3rd and 9 here.
final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Steelers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting tape to analyze, won't it? Because why did it work in the first quarter, but nothing in quarters 2, 3, and 4? So we always talk about adjustments. You don't just wait till halftime. You do it series to series. They'll be working on that in preparation for their next game.